You guys will not like this video. I know it already. The government just revealed the maximum payments for public health insurance, public pension and the rest of German social security for 2023. So if you thought you pay a lot this year, you will be surprised what the government came up with to take more money from us next year. Because social security payments increase in two different ways. Don't kill the messenger, guys. I don't like it either. Let's see how much you have to pay for German social security next year with your personal salary in this PerFinExplains. Social security is different than taxes. Taxes are paid on your entire earnings, no matter how much it is. If your salary is $1 million, you have to pay up to 45% income tax on that million. Social security is different. As there's always a maximum amount of your salary that is subject to social security payments, everything above that threshold is free of social security. You only have to pay taxes on that amount. The maximum amount of your gross salary that is subject for public health insurance this year is 58,000 euro. Next year, this maximum grows to almost 60,000 euros. But what does that mean exactly? How much do you have to pay for public health insurance next year? If your salary is below 58,000 euro, the maximum this year, this increase in social security payments will not affect you at all. If you earn more than 60,000 euro, more than the maximum next year, you will pay 14.6% of your salary on the new maximum. But that's not all. On top of that 14.6% general percentage, every public health insurance charges an additional percentage ranging from 0.4% to 2.5%. The average this year is 1.3%. The average next year will be 1.6%. So this year you will pay 14.6% plus 1.3% on the maximum of 58k, which is a little over 9,200 euro for public health insurance. Next year you pay 14.6% plus 1.6% on 60k, which equals to 9,700 euros. Almost 500 euro more you have to pay for public health insurance. 250 for you and 250 for your employer. Why do you have to pay more when, especially in high inflationary times like these, you would need the money for your energy bill? Because the public health insurance will lose 17 billion euro next year. If you're thinking now, wow, that's a lot of money. It's not. The public pension lost 115 billion last year. Who cares about 17 billion more, right? Pocket money. Will the increased payments from people insured in the public health insurance amount to 17 billion? No, not even close. That's why the coverage for the public health insurance will get lowered. The current plan is to give doctors less money when treating public patients, meaning publicly insured people would probably have to wait even longer to get doctor appointments than they already have to wait this year, paying more and getting less. I feel with you. So if you want out of this dilemma, you can switch to the private health insurance if your salary is more than 64,350 this year or more than 66,600 next year. And for these people, we have good news. At least one positive thing in this video. Usually, you have a 2-month resignation period when switching from public to private health insurance. Now, because of this increase, some of you might be able to switch on December 31st, even when you see this video in January or February of 2023. If you're eligible and think of escaping the public health insurance, feel free to book a free meeting with us and we will help you find the best private health insurance plan for your personal situation. The second part of health insurance is care insurance, always in the system that you're in. So public health insurance means public care insurance, private health insurance means private care insurance. That's why public care insurance has the same maximum as public health insurance. People without kids pay 3.4% of their gross salary. So a little below 2,000 euro this year and a little above 2,000 euro next year. That brings your real costs of public health insurance in Germany from 11,204 euro on average this year to 11,731 euro next year. Half is paid by you and half is paid by your employer. That's the same for public and private health insurance. What also increased a lot is the public pension. The maximum in Western Germany is 84,600 euro this year, which will increase to 87,600 euro next year. In Eastern Germany, the maximums are a little lower, but catching up fast. So, again, you will be only affected by these changes if your gross salary is larger than the numbers you are seeing here on the screen. You pay 18.6% of your gross salary, which equals to 15,700 euro this year and 16,300 euro next year. Again, 50% paid by you and the other 50% by your employer. Let's see if that helps the government to recover the 115 billion they lost last year. Probably not though. I mean, we're not even done yet. One insurance is still missing. But when saying this, the message becomes pretty clear, am I right? The people have to pay more and more every year, and instead of the government, the public health insurance or the public pension getting more efficient and saving money, they just decrease the benefits, increasing contributions while decreasing benefits at the same time. Great job, government! Thank you for nothing, I guess. Wikipedia says a robbery is taking something of value by force. I see a lot of parallels with the German social security system actually, because good luck if you try to avoid paying. Social security will show you what force really means. In other countries you may have the mafia. Here in Germany we have social security and Finanzamt. Last part of the German social security system is the unemployment insurance. The maximums are the same as for public pension, so naturally payments will increase. On top of that, the percentage will also increase from 2.4% this year to 2.6% next year. So while you pay about 2,000 euro this year, you will pay a maximum of almost 2,300 euro next year, bringing our total social security payments from 40.3% this year to 40.8% next year. And of course, the nominal amount you have to pay the 40.8% is much higher. If you want to escape from this, the only thing you can do is to switch to the private health insurance when your salary is larger than 60,600 euro. Other than that, there's absolutely nothing you can do. Not sure about you guys, but that's what I call a robbery.